Eminem at the recent Kamala rally looks incredibly lazy and uninformed about politics. He thinks Kamala Harris is the candidate of free speech. This speech, by the way, is only 1 minute and 20 seconds. I'll play the entire thing and then immediately debunk what he said. It's actually incredibly easy to debunk this.
What up, though? So look, I wrote down a few things I wanted to say. I love you too. Thank you. I'm here tonight for a couple of important reasons. As most of you know, the city of Detroit and the whole state of Michigan mean a lot to me. And going into this election, the spotlight is on us more than ever, and I think it's important to use your voice. So I'm encouraging everybody to get out and vote, please. I also think that people shouldn't be afraid to express their opinions. And I don't think anyone wants an America where people are worried about retribution or what people will do if you make your opinion known. I think Vice President Harris supports a future for this country where these freedoms and many others will be protected and upheld. And here to tell you much more about that, President Barack Obama.
So that's the entire speech. That's all you could come up with. Did he even look into politics for 10 minutes? You could have done an afternoon of research and realized that Kamala Harris is not the free speech candidate. The candidate, at least, that talks the most about protecting free speech. It's definitely not Kamala. It's definitely not Democrats. There's so many other things you could say. I just can't believe Eminem. That's all he said. Watch Kamala Harris talking about free speech here.
Justice. We will double the Civil Rights Division and direct law enforcement to counter this extremism. We will hold social media platforms accountable for the hate infiltrating their platforms because they have a responsibility to help fight against this threat to our democracy. And if you profit off of hate, if you act as a megaphone for misinformation or cyber warfare, if you don't police your platforms, we are going to hold you accountable as a community.
I mean, did Eminem look any of this up? His only point was he wants to be able to express himself in America and that Kamala Harris is the person to help him for that. This is Kamala Harris's running mate. Pretty hilarious freeze frame there, but listen to him talking about the precious free speech Eminem's talking about.
I think we need to push back on this. There's no guarantee to free speech on misinformation or hate speech, and especially around our democracy.
Yes, there is. You're allowed to lie. You shouldn't lie morally, but you can. That's what the First Amendment is there to protect speech, even garbage speech that's stupid. As long as you're not like doing an incitement, you can make stuff up. Someone else is supposed to come there and say, hey buddy, you're lying. It's also not supposed to be the government doing that.
Our First Amendment stands as a major block.
Here's John Kerry, another Democrat.
Our First Amendment stands as a major block to the ability to be able to just, hammer it out of existence. So what we need is to win the ground, win the right to govern by hopefully having, winning enough votes that you're free to be able to implement change. Now, obviously, there are some people.
Now that is so creepy. That's John Kerry. And then one more here, Hillary Clinton. I mean, this is the entire party. They do not want free speech. They want way more content moderation. They're tired of trying to win the debate on the ideas. They want one side. They want one side's arguments to be labeled as extremism.
If the platforms, whether it's Facebook or Twitter X or Instagram or TikTok, whatever they are, if they don't moderate and monitor the content, we lose total control. And it's not just the social and psychological effects, it's real harm.
I mean, these are so creepy. Now, let's just, again, Eminem, does he have the internet? Look this stuff up. This looks so lazy. I'll play this one more time, then I'll finish the video. Just the clip of him saying that he's going to vote for Kamala. People should vote because they want to be have their speech protected.
I also think that people shouldn't be afraid to express their opinions. And I don't think anyone wants an America where people are worried about retribution or what people will do if you make your opinion known.
Again, I cannot believe that's what he said. Yes, we don't want that, but that's 4 prominent Democrats saying that we need to get misinformation off the internet. Eminem, what are you going to think when something you believe in is deemed as misinformation? It's not enough to just only side with the Democrats. One day it'll happen. You'll have an idea or a thought you want to express that doesn't fall in line with the current thing. If the Democrats are in power and they actually have these stances that John Kerry wants, your idea, your thoughts is going to be deemed as misinformation and shadow banned and relegated to like the far corner of the internet. Maybe 3 people will see it. So again, Eminem, do way more homework. This looks so lazy. It looks so ridiculous. It looks like you do not care at all. This to me looks like a guy who, I don't know if he got paid for this. It looks like he did. He just, Eminem, you want to make a bunch of money to come give a 1 and 20-second speech, and he just went, okay, I'll just say one thing, whatever, doesn't matter, I'll just help you to vote. This looks incredibly lazy. So with that said, I'll finish the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Like and subscribe. Have a great day.